all of us, like every item in this universe, are made of the universal energy that consists of three aspects called positive energy, negative energy, neutral energy. Even in an atom, we find positive energy in protons, negative energy in electrons, and neutral energy in neutrons. Everything in this universe is made up of these atoms. Even our body is made up of atoms. Our mind is using the energy produced by the atoms in our body. That means mind is run by the physical energy of the body. That is why our mind cannot function when the body dies. On the other hand, as body is made up of positive, negative and neutral energy, our mind is also run by positive energy, negative energy and neutral energy. Positive energy we experience as our liking. We like something. There is attraction. We are attracted by certain things. Attracted means we pull mentally certain things. Then we have the other aspect, the opposite aspect, that a negative energy that we experience in our disliking, in our hatred. That is, mind is pushing away something, pushing away from you. Positive energy is pulling something towards you. Therefore, the two major aspects of our mind is pulling and pushing. We pull things that we like, we push out things that we dislike. And there are things that we neither like nor dislike, and normally we ignore them. In the Buddha's language, the positive pulling aspect that leads to attachment and attraction is called raga. Resentment or repulsion is referred to as dvesha in Pali and dvesha in Sanskrit and dosa in Pali, and the neutral energy as sometimes used through ignorance that amounts to moha. The opposite of moha, ignorance, is awareness. The Buddhist path is awareness. That means it is pure awareness, is called sati. And as pure awareness is coupled with wisdom, it is called sati sampajanya in Pali. That is wise awareness. What is wise awareness? Sati sampajanya, being aware of things without liking or disliking them, without being attracted by them or without resenting or repulsing them. The technique of enlightenment, the technique of achieving the supreme bliss called nirvana, is called the middle path, because that supreme is not using the positive energy or the negative energy, but the neutral energy. Neutral energy is neutral, that is being aware without pushing or pulling. That means without using the negative and the positive energy. Using to be aware only the neutral energy, and that is pure awareness. Pure awareness is the path to realize the ultimate truth within us. That awareness is free from the prejudices of liking and disliking. We like certain things due to our previous experiences. Dislike certain things due to our previous experiences. If you get burned by fire, then you are a bit frightened of fire. You are very careful. We avoid getting burned by the fire. Similarly, sometimes we avoid certain liking also. If you overeat and suffer due to overeating, suffer indigestion or some other physical ailment through overeating, then even liking you become careful of. Therefore, being careful is a sign of using your wisdom. Sati Sampajanya is being aware of things and beings and events wisely. That is, without liking or disliking. That is the middle path to the supreme bliss called Nirvana. It is called middle, it is in between liking and disliking. In other words, being aware of sensory perception without liking and disliking is the middle path to Nirvana. When an ascetic called Bahya, nicknamed as Daruchirya, asked the Buddha the shortest cut, or to tell in a short, the path to enlightenment or nirvana, that we get that discourse in the Bahya Sutta, in the Buddha Jayanti Tripitaka, Khuddaka Nikaya, volume 1, page 142. In that discourse, listening to the Buddha, within few seconds, that means less than even a minute, ascetic Bahya got enlightened standing on the road, listening to the Buddha. By understanding and realizing the shortcut to Nirvana. There Buddha's words are Tasmatiya Bahya, Ditte Dittamattang, Sute Sutamattang, Vinyate Mute Mutamattang, Vinyate Vinyatamattang. That is the discourse. See, they refer to when you experience certain items through your sense organs, just be aware of them without thinking of them. We think of something that we like or something that we dislike or something we are ignorant of. That means something that we does not become aware, we forget, things that we don't know. There is another aspect of the mind. And these three aspects of mind is called raga, dosa, moha. Raga, liking, dosa, disliking, and moha, ignorance. That means we think of things that we like, dislike, or ignorant of. The path to enlightenment means freedom from liking, disliking, and ignoring, or ignorance. And such a state of mind on the path as well as after enlightenment. In the path, the freedom of mind, free from liking, disliking, and ignoring, is temporary. When it becomes permanent state of mind, a permanent state of mind where the mind does not like, dislike, or ignore anything, that means alert, aware. That is the state of an enlightened mind. In such a state of mind, there is no tension, there is no friction, there is no stress, there is no worry, there is no repentance. That means the mind free of all mental defilements that burns it. That is a pure state of mind. Therefore, the path to enlightenment or the path to bliss is the middle path, free of tension, free of stress, free of fear, free of worry, free of repentance, and so on. Whatever state of mind that trouble our mind, hurting our mind. Therefore, to lead a blissful life free from pain, one has to be neutral without liking and disliking. Because both liking and disliking, the mind is stressful. There will be tension. Sometimes there can be frustration. There can be anxiety. When we like something, the mind is anxious. Because whatever that we like, we cannot retain forever. Sometimes we may like certain things, we can't get them. We like things, but such things we don't have. For example, you may like an ideal wife or husband, but who can get an ideal husband or a wife, ideal child? We can never have our ideals realized in our life. Even if we think that we have realized them for a moment, we cannot retain them. That is the nature of the world. Therefore, Buddha said, if your mind is free from liking, the extreme, disliking, and if you can be in the middle path, middle way between liking and disliking, using the neutral energy, using the alertness and awareness of your mind without attraction and repulsion, your mind, called Buddha, is blissful. And maintaining such a blissful state of mind is possible only when the mind is free from attraction, repulsion, and ignorance. That means when the mind is not using positive or negative energy, and also when the mind is using neutral energy, energetically, alertly with full of awareness. In Mahasatipatthana Sutta discourse, Buddha said, the only way to enlightenment awareness. And Buddha referred to, Krishnamurthi referred to Buddha's awareness as choiceless awareness. Awareness free from a choice. We select things out of things that we dislike and selecting the things that we dislike. Therefore, in liking, disliking is also inevitable. We like certain things, that means we make a choice. We dislike certain things, we make a choice. Accepting things without making any choice. That means accepting means being aware. And that is meditation. And a state of mind that brings bliss into our life. In our day-to-day lay life, at least once in a way, few minutes, or for a time and a certain occasion, we can relax our mind free from tension and stress by following that middle path that we call Buddhist meditation, awareness. That is very useful because that rejuvenate both our mind and body. The mind becomes tired when the mental energy is overused. The body becomes tired when the physical energy is overused. But to live we have to use energy, both physical and mental energy. And in our lay life, we can avoid tiredness and rejuvenate our body and mind to carry on our activities in life, practicing the middle path at least for a short time every day. That is, maintaining a neutral state of mind with full of awareness and alertness, without liking and disliking. That is only a relaxation of the mind, giving both the mind and the body a vacation. We need vacation because we overexert our body and mind in our day-to-day activities. In a practical way, before getting enlightened, to lead a life energetically, happily, achieving things that we require, we need a mental and physical vacation, free from a time, free from physical activities, oral activities, and mental activities. Mental activity means thinking. Thinking means thinking of things that we like, dislike, or do not know. Leading a time every day, certain time, certain period of time, following the neutral path to enlightenment can be conducive not only to enlightenment but to lead a successful life in the material sense. Therefore, following a neutral path of mind, body and words is conducive to our physical well-being as well as our spiritual well-being. And ultimately, through constant practice from life to life, we may reach the ultimate bliss of our mind, free from all tensions, stresses, worries, frustrations, anxieties, angers, and so on. That is, a mind free from its evil nature, free from its defilement. A neutral state of mind is a mind free from mental defilements. There is a pure mind. And that mind is in a neutral state between two extremes. And that mind ultimately can end in the supreme bliss of life, the supreme bliss of mind called nirvana.